Hopefully it works now. All right, let's see. Let me start the screen share again. There we go. Can you guys see it good? I hope so. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, but yeah. Anyways, let me go back over to NQ. Yeah, still, it seems like NQ is not really doing much. We're not breaking any highs or anything. So like I said, guys, this open, I know it looks good hindsight, but there's just something like weird about it. I don't know. It just looks tricky. I don't know. Like the volume just looks off. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you guys know. All right. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm gonna be a little bit patient with this open and just really see what the bias really wants to be. Because guys, the last thing we're trying to do to start the week is try to guess what the bias is with very little data, and we just choose the completely wrong side. All right. So I get it. We might break some highs for some time now. It'll be fine. If anything worse comes to worse, we just work with something during the PM session. Because, like I said, coming into market open today, we don't have many levels of liquidity to the upside. Although it looks bullish for now, if you want to go ahead and remain bullish until 902, it's a pretty long way up. If anything, we could probably use this 15-minute gap over here. Okay. Yeah. If anything, like I said, it's gonna take some time, maybe like a few minutes to really form a bias. But right now, I'm just trying to be super cautious because I mean, you guys know the deal. All right. But yeah, PA looks like it wants to see lower. ES looks like it wants to see lower, although NQ is trying to push higher. So if buyers lose the control on NQ, we already know where we're going, right? Like flushing down. We're going flush down straight into those ES lows. All right. But yeah, I gotta check if my YouTube is up. Let me see. Blast, I have a question. If I remember correctly, the strategy is to wait for clarity and confirm the entry with the candle of more than 40 points. After that, if the market goes higher, it's going higher. If it goes lower, it's going lower. Would the entry then be the opposite, or does it depend on whether the market is bullish or bearish? Well, obviously, it will depend on if not only if the market is bullish or bearish, but it depends on your bias. Because right now, let's say for example, right, we inversed a bearish value gap, and we have so much buying pressure, right? We keep in mind we don't have the cleanest bias, so although we could have taken longs, it wouldn't have really worked out because the bias is just not clean. So it's our confirmations, pretty much what it tells us and what it shows us is it's confirming that the market is going in our favor, right? Because we can think that we're bullish and we could be like, oh, but like my gut is telling me that we're going up. Well, the market doesn't care what you think. The market doesn't care what you feel, right? So that's why you have those confirmations telling you whether the market is actually going to continue going up. You look for your MSS model, you look for your DOL sweep, you look for strength in volume, right? You look for the DOL nearby, stuff like that. All right. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question. But anyways, let me see if I'm live on YouTube. Hopefully, okay, yeah, I am. What's good, YouTube guys? What's going on, man? My bad for the late stream. We just bugged out a little bit on OBS, but we're back. We have it back and running, so we're back up. All right, guys. Anyways, let's get this going. Let me go and put out that I'm live on YouTube. And yeah, let's start the week. But yeah, look at this. So we're currently selling off quite a bit now, and I'm assuming it's because of ES. So you guys see the sell-off right here. If I'm not mistaken, if we look over at ES, it should be a little bit stronger. Yep, look at that. You guys see what I mean? You know why? Because we have an SMT divergence. NQ was trying to go up. We saw that NQ was struggling to go up. If you look at the 1 minute time frame, look how many rejections we have. We have the main rejection, another rejection, another rejection, and another rejection. Right? So what's going on, guys, is that NQ wants to see higher, right, into 902, the draw liquidity up here at 902, right? But the thing is, anytime we go up, we continue, or anytime we try going up, or buyers try stepping in, we are failing to break past the highs. This right here is a signal towards the MSS model being created, right? We see that buyers are continuing to try to break above. I'm not saying that we can't break above, but right now, from the looks of it, it seems like ES is currently trying to hold us down, right? So if anything, like I said, I don't have a bias yet, but we're still getting more of an idea as to what's happening. Remember, ES took out the Asia and the London. ES doesn't have as much buying pressure, and it seems like it wants to be pushing us down into where? Well, we have 496. We have this low right down here over at 493, and we have 480. That's if we want to seek lower. Like I said, I don't really have a bias yet, especially with NQ still holding above the Asia high. So it's kind of a little bit tricky to kind of tell. And by the way, we also don't really have a setup to work with. Well, we kind of do, honestly. We do have this 15-minute gap over here, which we could use. But I don't know. We'll see. At the end of the day, we'll see. All right, guys. But yeah, let me go and put that I'm live here. Okay, I forgot to finish putting up live. There we go. Okay. But yeah. Trump is on stage? Ah, bro, don't tell me that, bro. Guys, if Trump is on right now, I'm literally just gonna get off, bro. Bro, anytime that Trump is on it, I'm like, oh, it's okay. Like, he's not gonna say anything. Dude, it always goes wrong. Is he actually speaking right now? This PA is yeah, dude, this PA is something, bro. Like I said though, for today and tomorrow, don't expect the craziest PA nor the craziest trades. But guys, remember, PPI is on Wednesday and CPI is on Thursday. These are gonna move the markets like crazy, but next week, guys, is gonna be such a crazy week. Guys, every single bank, every single hedge fund, every single institution, guys, they are all waiting on FOMC, guys. Next week is going to be literally one of the craziest weeks in terms of price that we have seen possibly all year. All right, guys, because typically with FOMC, it's not anything crazy. Like, it's a little pump, a little dump, whatever. But no, guys, the reason why the FOMC for this month is going to be so crazy is because we're expecting I think it's called rate cuts or something. So it can either be very, 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 very bullish or very, 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 very bearish. All right, guys. I don't think there's an in between. So we'll see how that goes. All right. But this week, it's going to be like, it'll be all right. You know what I mean? We'll have some volume because of CPI and all that stuff and PPI as well. Maybe not for today and tomorrow. Today and tomorrow might be a little bit weird, maybe a little bit choppy, whatever. But if we have to stay cash, we will. But next week, guys, is going to be insane. All right, guys. I'm really excited. Hopefully, we can catch the right move towards that. I think it's gonna be one of the first ever FOMCs that I would trade live with you guys. I know typically I say don't trade FOMC days, which I won't be trading for the most part, but I might just get on when FOMC starts. Trump is speaking. All right, let me check it out. Guys, if Trump is speaking, I'm gonna get off no matter what. I don't care what you guys think. I'm gonna get off until he's done speaking. All right, let me see. Hold up. Where do you guys know he's speaking? Is it on Twitter, YouTube? Let me see. Trump speaking. Actually, I'll just check like the White House like schedule. Because guys, if Trump is speaking, this is probably why we have like this crazy undecisive he's been speaking. What? Oh yeah, he is. Wait, no. I don't really see anything on him speaking. Oh yeah, Trump speak. No, because the thing is, guys, when you guys are looking for Trump speeches on YouTube, you need to be careful because some of these channels they stream old speeches to try to manipulate the market. So be careful. And you'd be like, how does that work? Well, you'd be surprised. It actually does work. But yeah, let's see. Let's see if he's actually speaking though. Let me check the schedule because like I said, guys, if he's speaking, I'm staying cash until he's done. If I have to come back during the PM session, I will come back during the PM session. All right, let me search it up. Trump speech schedule. Hold up, Trump speech schedule. Where's my water at? All right, let's see. Bro, is he not switching up? Hello. All right, Trump's speech schedule. All right, let's see what we got here. He's talking at. Oh yeah, no, he is speaking. He's not speaking right now though. Yeah, no, he's not speaking. Guys, he's speaking at 10 in the morning. Wow, I don't know why it's such a specific time, but it says here, the president delivers remarks to the White House, religious, blah, 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 blah. Yep, he's speaking today. Is he speaking tomorrow? Nope, he's not. Yeah, guys, he's speaking. Walter posted tweets. Well, remember, he doesn't have to be speaking. What time frame do you look for the fair value gaps? On the 5 and 15 minute. The 5 and 15 minute are the main ones. You can also do the 1 minute as well, but it's a hit or miss. Let me check Walter real quick. Let me see what Trump is saying. Oh, I gotta look it on my phone. All right, hold up. Yeah, guys, I'm just double checking here for you guys because, like I said, if Trump is saying stuff, dude, for the people that might be new to the premium in here, or maybe new to trading, guys, anytime that Trump says something, we always try to brush it off, and bro, it never goes in our favor. Never. I don't think there's ever been a time that Trump has said something that goes in our favor. I'm not seeing anything here on Trump speaking. This was an hour ago. Trump administration asked Supreme Court to allow freeze billions in foreign aid. Nah, that's nothing. But from what I saw, he is speaking at 10:10. So yeah, if anything, I'll just come back during the PM session. 15 minute. I know about the 15 minute. I was gonna look to trade it, but you guys were saying that we had Trump speaking, so I don't know. I don't know. Now, Forex Factory never says if Trump is speaking or not. They're very, very inaccurate with that. If you guys ever want to know when Trump is speaking or not, just search up Trump speech live or Trump speech schedule and just use the official website, which will be this one. This one right here. So if you guys look at that link, we have Monday, September 8th, which is today. At 10 in the morning or 10:10 in the morning, the president delivers remarks to the White House Religious Liberty Commission. What does that mean? I have no idea, but I'm not trying to trade what he's picking. All right. You guys know how that shit goes. But yeah. I mean, it's like I always say that I will stay on. I find a setup, he starts speaking, I get stuffed out, and I regret it every single time. So if anything, guys, what we could do is, I mean, we're gonna take out 902 like very soon from the looks of it. I mean, dude, we are pumping up like crazy. Is that 15 minute you're using for an inverse? No, not yet, not yet. The only okay, look, if you want to be looking for an inverse, you're gonna have to take out 902 or hold below 791. There's no in between. You're gonna get off? Yeah, dude, I might as well soon. I'm not trying to be in a trade while Trump is speaking. Like I don't even care what you guys think. I don't care what you guys want. I don't care what you guys say. Every single time that I always say that it might be nothing on what he says, it's always something. And I am not gonna be risking it. If anything, bro, we can always just do PM. I don't know if it'll be streamed on YouTube though. But we'll see. In the meantime, either way, even if we want to wait for a setup, we're gonna have to wait for 902 to get taken out. If we're gonna have to trade more to the downside here, we can't really work with much to the upside. I mean, the market already pumped well over 100 points. Yeah, over 100 points into market open. Let's see what ES is doing. Yeah, ES isn't doing anything, bro. Jeez. But yeah, we're gonna have to work with NQ. What time for PM? I don't have a specific time. For those that are always wondering, hey, like when you say when you're gonna get on live for the PM session, what time do you get on? There's no specific time. It's any time that I see a setup. If I don't, I just don't get on in general. But if I see a setup, I'll always put it out, and we just go from there. Too bad the 5 minute gap never held. Yeah, but we could have definitely taken the continuation model before we knew that Trump was speaking, of course. Because yeah, it would have worked out. I mean, for those that don't know, we were looking to trade the 5 minute retracement right here, but we're gonna have to work with the 15 minute instead. If anything, I'm leaning more towards looking at a what's it called? I'm looking to see if price can pump up into 902 and dump back down into this inverse. I don't really want to take longs after 902. Probably for today, guys. If we take out 902 before we get any entry model, I'm not gonna be looking for longs today at all. I might just wait for shorts. I'd say that'd be the best thing to do. But yeah, do you guys see what I mean? Like I don't know. There's just something about this market that it's not stable. Let me see. Shorts off of 902 could work if we form a fair value gap. Yeah. I was hoping to see a 15 minute be formed here, but obviously last second we always have to not form it. So yeah. Call it. Yeah. I'll go in a second. Hold on. Give it a second, bro. I just want to see if we can form a setup so we can use it for the PM session. Yeah, for the most part for today, guys, I'm gonna take this morning chill just because of Trump speaking, and I highly suggest that you guys do too. Also, because so far we are selling off quite a bit. Maybe, guys. I mean, We can possibly look for a continue, because what I was saying was, remember, I said if we don't get an entry model before 902, we won't look for longs. But if we don't take on 902 and we retrace back down to this 15-minute, although I'm not gonna take it this morning, maybe I might miss out on it. I don't know. We can look for a retracement, something like this, into 902, into this 15-minute, into the 902. The thing is, I just don't want to take it during Trump. I'm not gonna take it during Trump. That's the problem. I refuse to take it while Trump is speaking. So, because he speaks in 10 minutes from now. Maybe the 10 a.m. candle could pull us down, probably into the retracement. It wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be a bad idea. If anything, I'll probably just put it out as an idea if you guys want to take it as a commentary or whatever. But for me, I'm not touching this market until Trump is completely done speaking. It never goes right. Never. If we're bearish, it goes bullish. If we're bullish, it goes bearish. That's just our luck with it. Yo, David, when are you trading gold? I don't really like trading gold. I've tried it out for myself. It's a whole different strategy. Fair value gaps don't really get respected as much on gold as you might imagine. But yeah, if anything, guys, I guess right now I guess more of the game plan, or a more developed game plan as to what we have, is we can look to kind of like retrace into this 15-minute, and then just bounce back up, I guess, with what Trump has to say into 902. But the thing is, he's gonna start speaking in 9 minutes or so. They say 9 minutes. You guys know how it is. He speaks at a certain time. He comes back an hour later, and then he starts speaking. You know what I mean? But yeah, oh yeah, you're right. Kyan, yeah, SMT still an SMT. Well, I mean, if we take out this London, yeah, this London low. I mean, I don't know. This morning is just so super tricky, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. For now, I'm still leaning more towards a little bit bullish than bearish. Although we did take out the Asia. I don't know. Just at 902 level, it's kind of looking pretty strong. You know what I mean? And bars are still looking pretty strong from the looks of it. It's just, can we hold this 15-minute, right? But yeah, I mean, we could do both things. I mean, if you want to look for an inverse off this as well, we could, but I don't know. Why would we not reject off anywhere here and reject off the middle between 902 and 791? It just doesn't make that much sense. So in my opinion, I feel like, or not feel, but it seems like it might want to just be a retracement into 902, and then we get the rejection. If you guys were to ask me, I would say that would be more likely. Because, I mean, do you guys get what I'm saying? Why would we get a DOL sweep now and not here? I mean, look at ES, right? ES took out the Asia and the London, and it rejected off the nearby area, right? It makes sense as to why we rejected. But NQ, if we want to reject off this Asia high over here, why would we sweep nearly 100 points above it? It doesn't make sense. So if you guys were to ask me, with this amount of buying pressure coming into market open, we probably want to just retrace into the gap, maybe, hopefully, then go into 902 and then reject, or maybe then wait for a reaction, I guess. Maybe NQ is just gonna follow ES. Well, the thing is, if it wants to follow ES, you gotta keep in mind that ES already took out the London low, or it hasn't yet, but it's right there. You know what I mean? And I mean, dude, look at ES on the 5-minute. Do you really think ES is gonna lead us anywhere? Not really, right? Because remember, I mean, look at this. The market opened at 9:30, doji candle, full red candle, full buying candle, doji candle, full. It just doesn't make sense. All right, so maybe ES can give us more of an insight as to what could happen or an idea in the market. But the one that's really going to be moving here is obviously going to be NQ. All right, so yeah, we'll see. Like I said, this open is very, very tricky. You guys know typically when I see something really, really clean, we get a trade going, right? But just for today, I just can't really work with anything so far. I mean, or maybe not yet. That's more like it. You know what I mean? But what I would say, guys, is in my opinion, the most likely, how do I word this correctly? The setup that's most likely to kind of work out right now is I'm bullish. I believe in 902. And the literal only setup that we have to work with right now is the 15-minute bullish gap over here, which could look somewhat like this. If you guys ask me, this is what I think would happen. It's just really hard because, I mean, dude, price is so unstable right now. I mean, we're selling off, we're pumping up, we're selling off, we're pumping up. And we're getting further away from the gap retracement. So I don't know, man. I don't know. This morning is just looking like it's completely cooked, and we have Trump in 6 minutes from now. It's tricky for sure. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. But like I said, I'm gonna stay on for a little bit longer. I'm gonna see if we can form like a game plan for the PM session. We prepare it, and then for the PM session, we just wait and just be ready. All right. But yeah, for the meantime, we'll see what we can do here. All right. But yeah. Want to see what type of reaction we can get when we see 902. In my opinion, if buyers are already getting semi weak here, we're gonna get a sweep off 902. Like it's a no brainer, right? I'm not saying it's gonna be guaranteed, but it's more than likely gonna happen. I mean, dude, look at the reaction that we got. Okay, look, so check this out, right? So typically when we have multiple levels of liquidity towards one direction, it's not like we take out one level of liquidity and it's guaranteed that we get a sweep, right? But what typically happens is we take out the level of liquidity, or one of them, right? We try sweeping it. Buyers step back in. Check this out, right? We have the Asia high. We took it out. We tried sweeping it. Buyers step back in. Whatever. If buyers step back in, it's typically you're going to remain bullish until the next level of liquidity gets taken out. In this case, it will be 902. But notice how sellers keep trying to step in as we go up, right? So it's like buyers are getting weaker as we go. Sellers are gaining more interest because obviously we're taking out more levels of liquidity. And if we got a little bit weak here, we're more than likely going to get a little bit more weak here. The question is how weak can we really get? If it's not weak enough, then we're going to see 927. We look for the same reaction. If that's not going to be the case, we wait for 963. We look for the same reaction. All right. So yeah, in my opinion, if you guys were to ask me, from the looks of the strength and all the volume going on right now, we're more than likely going to get a D-wall sweep from 902. David, do you not use order blocks? No, not really. Not at all. In fact, no. Yeah, we'll probably be better PM. Oh yeah, no, 100%, 100%. Like I said, guys, I don't care if we get a setup. I don't care. I don't care if we get the best looking setup in the world, guys. It's happened before. Trump speaks, and that setup goes to shit. I am not risking it today, especially for a Monday. I'm not trying to start off the week on a bad note. All right, so if anything, I'll stay patient until the PM. Wait for him to be done speaking. We wait for some more levels of liquidity to get taken out. We get more of a read in the market, and we get a setup. All right, we touched the gap. We're about to hit 902. What gap? What are we talking about? No, we haven't really hit anything. If you ask me. Yeah, no, nothing on the 5 minute, nothing on the 15 minute. Remember, we're looking for the gap starting at 813. Let me see. Some long-term questions here. Okay, Blas, are you getting taxed from your long-term profits when you get paid dividends? Or I think we will just send you a document on that. Because remember, this is my first year investing into long-term, so I don't really know too much about tax on it. I don't know what form it is because I know with Apex or with prop firms in general, it's a 1099 NEC. It's like a non, I don't know, something contract. I don't know. It's a 1099 NEC. I forgot what it stands for. Blast, do you think I should DCA into JEPQ every paycheck? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. If you want the most stable one, JEPQ for sure. Yeah. It probably won't pay you as much though. Keep that in mind. It's stable and it has growth, but it doesn't have that much dividends. That's why it has growth and stableness. All right. Right now, my main focus is BTCI and BTCI maybe. Dude, I want this to be in the 60s so bad, guys. You guys should know, as it was dumping, every single dump, I added and added and added. So I'm just waiting for this to recover back up. Which on my dollar cost average, I'm already green. Because I think my dollar cost average is like the 59s on the dot. So it's a 59.40. But I want to see the 60s because for the people that are in BTCI, we're gonna be getting paid dividends in about 10 days. All right. So remember, BTCI typically pays about $1.40. This month might be a little bit lower. If you were to ask me, Bitcoin hasn't really done much at all this month. And remember, they make money from selling call option strategies. All right, so we need to have volume to get paid. But typically it's around 140. So if we're at if we're at like the $60 range, and we dump down 140, we'll practically not lose anything, and we'll get dividends. All right. So yeah, I want to see this at the 60s before the 18th. All right. Now it's gonna be a little bit tricky to say what we're gonna do right now because obviously you guys know what's it called? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, CPI this week, FOMC next week. Most looked up to FOMC possibly all year. All right. So yeah. Anyways, guys, Trump is officially scheduled to speak right now. It's 10:10. You guys know how Trump is. He's probably not gonna be on for the next 30 minutes. So let's see. Let's see. Dude, I wish there was like a betting website. There probably is. I think it's called like Polymarket or Poly something, where you can bet on Trump being late to the speech, bro, because it's unreal. I don't think there's been a single time where he's been on time. It's like guaranteed money. But yeah, let's see if he's speaking here. Like I said, guys, in the meantime, you're probably better off. You're probably better off not touching the market right now until he's done speaking. All right. If you were to ask me. All right. But yeah, right now the only reason why I'm on is because I'm trying to like kind of trying to form a game plan to know what to expect going into the PM session. So we expect it, we wait for it, we get it, we take it, and we're done. All right. All in on him being late, dude. I'll literally put my house on him being late. I promise you guys. But yeah, no, he's still not on. I mean, apparently he's remarking something. I don't really think that's like too important, but I'm not taking any risk, bro. Never. Are you calling a wrap for today? No. I'm gonna trade today, guys. I'm just telling you guys that right now, first of all, the market is not stable at all. I mean, look at the 5-minute time frame, and we have Trump speaking. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is maybe sit back, wait for Trump to be done speaking, and then we trade. All right. And keep in mind, we still need to like develop more of a bias in the market. Because right now, whatever we have is not tradable. Let me tell you guys. Think the kids to the zoo? Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, no, get off, bro. Get off. I mean, dude, it's a Monday with no news. You're not gonna miss much either way. All right. Maybe you might miss out on like a 30, 40 point trade, but dude, we can get that any other day. You know what I mean? He's delivering remarks to. Yeah, I don't really know what that means, but you never know. If it seems like it doesn't do anything, most of the time it does everything. So, like I said, I'm not. Oh wait, he's actually gonna get on right now. Oh wait, never mind. It's showing like the speech thing. Do you guys see it? If you guys are watching the stream. But yeah, either way, I'm just not gonna touch it. One micro 100-point stop loss, you might be able to trade this. Do you might as well just go to the casino, bro? Yeah, at that point, what is a stop loss, bro? What would the setup look like? Right now, what we're looking at is a 15-minute retracement into this 15-minute fair value gap into 902. I really want to see 902 today. Now, for the people wondering, why do you believe so much in 902? It is not a random guess. There's a reason. Once again, we took out the Asia high today off market open, which was down here. And you would imagine after a while, if we want to go below it and sweep it, we would have been done that. But no, we pumped up over 80 points above the. No, wait, my bad. We pumped up over 80 points above the Asia high, and we have not swept it. All right, in fact, we got closer to 902 than a DOL sweep. So in my opinion, with so much buyers being interested, 80 points above the Asia high, I believe that we might as well just see 902 before we go back down. All right, so what I want to see is the only setup that we kind of have to work with right now, guys, is a 15-minute retracement into this 15-minute gap over here, followed into 902, and then we reject back down. All right, but right now, I mean, like I said, for those wanting or waiting for a trade, even if we wanted to force out a trade, we literally can't because we don't have a setup, or we have a setup, but we don't have the entry model or the entry confirmation. Probably mentioned tariffs. I feel like the market is kind of priced in. Anytime Trump says anything else about tariffs, the market doesn't really react anymore. Have you guys noticed that? Because we're priced in already. The market already reacted as to, it's like nothing new to the market. You know what I mean? So tariff news honestly isn't even that scary anymore. Since we're waiting, can you talk more about NQ versus ES? What do you mean? Be a little bit more specific on that end. And there's that as well. Yeah, I mean, dude, when you have someone speaking about something every single hour of the day, every single day of the week, dude, the market gets used to it. It's like, all right, well, you know what I mean? Whatever. Like, which one to trade? Honestly, it's all preference. If you see a setup on one, there's no right one to pick. I mean, in here there might be ES traders, there might be NQ traders, there might be gold traders. It doesn't really matter. I mean, if you see a setup on one, just use it. Now you can compare the two to see if the setup is actually valid. Because remember, one might be bearish and one might be bullish. But if both are looking bullish or if both are looking bearish, you can go ahead and just take it. For example, the last trade that we took, which was on ES for 17 points, both NQ and ES were looking bullish. Just ES had a better looking setup and we took it over on ES and it ended up working out. All right, so it's all preference. If you want to trade ES, because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, ES, if you guys are like very anxious in your trading, or very emotional in your trading, maybe NQ is not the one for you. ES is more like calm. It doesn't move as crazy. You can make money from it, but yeah, there's pros and cons behind everything. Is it volume that tells you which one is leading than the other? No, it's the pattern in the market. One might be just actually volume. Yeah, volume. I don't know why I said no. Yes, volume does tell you which one is leading versus the other, right? I mean, for example, let's look at NQ, right? We're pumping up, right? We're seeking higher and everything, right? Let's look at ES. Are we leading up? No, in fact, we're leading down. Look at the pattern here, right? On ES, we're going down. We're stably going down. On NQ, we're stably going up, right? So right here, this is known as an SMT divergence. 50% chance, right? If ES wants lower and ES picks up that volume and it starts leading the market, right? NQ will go down with ES, although NQ has no reason as to why going down. All right, so be careful. Be careful. So typically, when you're going to be looking to take a trade, you always make sure that both of them are leading up or down, depending on whichever direction it is. All right, so keep that in mind. Trump is speaking about. Is he speaking already? No, he's not. I have the stream open right here. He's not even on. Unless he said it. Let me know. No, not yet. That's what it's about. Isn't it about like a remark or something? Unless that's what it means. I don't really know. Whatever it is, I'm not taking. I'm reading off CNN. Okay, cool. All right, we'll see how the market reacts regardless. Like I said, I'm sitting back and I'm just not trading it. And by the way, for whoever said that Trump was speaking, man, huge shout out to you, bro. Because we would have not that we would have traded anything either way, but this market is buns, bro. This thing is not moving at all. But it's like we really know to stay cash until the PM. All right, until he's done speaking, and hopefully the market picks up. When the candle fills a fair value gap and it creates a wick, is it still a valid fair value gap? No, because it's already been filled. All right, that imbalance that had other orders pending, all of those orders have been filled already, right? So that fair value gap no longer really works because there's no orders, right? It doesn't really work the same, all right? So keep that in mind. He was speaking earlier as well. Dude, yeah, no, he's 15-minute fair value gap. Yeah, bro, I saw. Like I said, I'm not gonna take it. We're just kind of like reading it. Oh, dude, my Wi-Fi is bugging out, bro. Yeah, my Wi-Fi is bugging out a little bit. But yeah, I had like a little lag spike there. Hopefully it's back to normal. Anyways, I mean, we just tapped into the 15-minute. But ES took out the low, and NQ just took out tapped into the fair value gap. Like I said, guys, I just don't want to trade anything here. I get it. We have a good setup and everything, I'm just not really expecting much here because of Trump. I'm not risking it. In the meantime, let me type something up here. Let me just type like more of a game plan. So do we have a 5-minute gap here? No, impossible. Yeah, no, impossible. Yeah, 34 points. By the way, guys, if I go quiet for a second, it's because I'm just typing up a little game plan here, all right? So we can all be prepared. Like I said, I'm not going to trade right now because of Trump, which he should be getting on very, very soon. But we do have more of a bias forming, all right, guys? Because we just took out the London low on ES. As you guys see right over here, we're trying to sweep it. And we also just tapped into a very bullish 15-minute fair value gap, all right, with a bullish bias, as long as we hold the gap, of course. Or actually, as long as we hold above 791, all right? Looking at market open. We saw that Enki took out the drawn liquidity at 23. At 23,791.25. Let's see if we can hold this gap up. Remember, I want to see more of the midpoint here, which we're kind of at right now. Price leader. Yeah, look at that. Additional 80. $29.02. You already pumped up 30 points from the gap? Yeah, right? So you would have your stop loss right here if you were to take it. No, we haven't. So, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm going to take it, guys. I'm just kind of like developing a game plan. Maybe if you guys want to take it and risk it, maybe so be it. So you're looking at a 1 to 2 risk reward, which is not bad. Yeah, you could look for something like this. So we get the retracement into this, into this. This is what I'm expecting for this morning. It's just going to be really hard to tell because, dude, this volume is just so off and Trump. So right now, I guess I would just tape read it, I guess you could say. Like just watch the market, see if it reacts and all that stuff. And, you know, I mean, just learn from it. But in terms of alerts and everything, I just don't feel confident in putting anything out in this market, bro. It's just not stable. But I mean, at least we do have like more of a bias and a read. All right, guys, and an understanding in the market at least as well. All right. Yeah, and by the way, guys, do you guys also understand that's how come you're not taking? Oh, dude, I repeated it like a million times this morning, bro. Come on, man. I'm not even gonna repeat myself, bro. But yeah, in the meantime, guys, do you guys understand as to why I'm looking at this setup? Although I'm not taking it, do you guys understand why I'm like how I found it, why my bias was bullish, why we're getting a bounce, all that stuff? Yes? Cool, cool. Let's see, what would be your best entry? If you're gonna look to enter, which I'm not suggesting, right? That's if you're gonna take it, that's for you. That's your problem, right? Obviously, just do 30 points above the bounce, which would be at like 836 around there. I'm not, like I said, I'm not suggesting anything. I'm not suggesting anything, but you know, I mean, if you do want to look for something, obviously this is an ideal setup. Like it doesn't look bad. I'm just being cautious for myself because Trump is speaking, and I'm not trying to suggest anything bad for you guys. All right, guys. But nah, the setup does look pretty good. It's just with Trump speaking, it just doesn't look all that crazy. What's good, David? I'm gonna use this as a learning experience. I'm $610 away from passing another eval. If you're that close, bro, my best suggestion to you would be to probably just skip out on the setup and maybe wait for a better one. All right. I'm trying to pass this eval, so I'm not trading what Trump's about. That's what I'm talking about. But me neither. Me neither. I'm not. Although, wait. Oh, wait. He's about to start speaking right now, actually. If you guys are on the stream, on like the Trump stream, bro, I can't get my words together, bro. The Trump stream, you guys will see that the people are finally walking into like the little speech thing. So he's gonna talk soon. So like I said, this setup, I see it, I like it. I'm not suggesting to take it, all right. But if you want to take it, go ahead, all right. It's your problem, your thing. I'm just watching, all right, guys. I'm just gonna stay on and watch it, and you know, I mean, give my insights and my thought process behind it. Because I mean, at the end of the day, we found the setup together. Why not watch it, all right? But I'm just gonna, for myself, just gonna skip out on it, all right. But yeah, and by the way, to have even more of a bullish bias, wow, wait. From the entry, you guys, oh no, 15 points. I was about to say, I thought we had a lot more here. But yeah. I'm going to, nah, you should have been in. If you were going to take it. Like I said, I'm not taking responsibility behind the trade. I do not care. Now, we're low-key pumping up, guys. We're actually pumping up like crazy. I'm gonna create a poll here. Let me 7th out. Huh? Nah, bro, you're tripping, bro. No, 700. I was about to say, bro. No, you're good. You're good. Let me see. All right, guys, I'm gonna put a poll out in the chat, guys, real quick. Let me know if you guys took the setup. I mean, not bad. But yeah, wow, ES pumped like crazy, bro. Do you guys see what I mean now? Remember the SMT divergence? Look at this. ES took out the low, once higher, it's pumping up. NQ tapped into the bullish rally gap, once higher, and it's pumping up. Do you guys see what I mean now? Does that make a little bit more sense? That's really, really nice. Literally what I was talking about like a second ago. Let me check the polls. Okay, so most people skip down on it. Honestly, really good discipline. Really, really good discipline. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, we are fucking pumping. Oh my, yeah. Oh, but the FOMO's gonna get to most of us, bro. Including me, bro. This setup was beautiful, but nah. I gotta stay true to my rules. I'm brand new. Is it best to begin trading and learn as I go? Obviously, yes. Obviously, the more screen time you have, the more you're gonna get more experience with it. Now, if you're brand new to trading, get started with paper trading. That's my best suggestion to you. You can get a full real-time experience in the market, but you're not risking a single dime from your pockets. All right, because you're trading fake money. It's like a simulation, right? So yeah. So did you take it or not? No, guys, I did not take it, bro. I regret it. Yes, I regret it. You know what I mean? The FOMO is a little kicking in right now because the setup was beautiful. But if you guys took it, man, congrats to you, man. Congrats to you. Oh, dude, my Wi-Fi is like bugging out, bro. Oh, dude, I'm gonna have to reset it, bro. Yeah, my OBS keeps reconnecting and disconnecting. Took it up 400. Nice, guys. Nice. How are you guys doing? Up 450? Nice. Sweet, guys. Really nice setup. Really nice setup. For the most part, if you guys didn't take it, at least we learned something. All right, so everyone made something from it. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, I mean, for some people, though, the FOMO might kick in. For me as well, because we could have started the week off amazing. I don't really care, man. It's always good to know that, you know, we had a winning setup here. If you took it, if you risked it, I mean, you guys got paid. You know what I mean? Obviously, you got rewarded for your risk. You know what I mean? But yeah. I mean, dude, we saw 30 points. So, guys, if you guys are in, if you guys took it, you guys should be up at a 1-to-1 risk reward. So, I suggest taking some profits if you guys are in. All right, guys, and move your stop loss to break even. All right, guys, remember, we're risking 30 points. We're up 30 points or maybe 35 points. We're above a 1-to-1. So, trail some out, at least half, and move your stop loss to break even. All right, guys. All right, just so you guys know. Just so you guys know. Oh my. Wait. We're about to hit. If you guys took it, guys, target the high of day. Target the high of day. This is another price. I don't know why they didn't have it marked down in the first place. Target the high of day, guys. Target the high of day. All right, guys. So if you haven't scaled out yet, maybe just wait for 876. If you want to scale out now, it's probably the best idea to do so. But yeah. All right. So if you guys took it, take profits, some profits at 876, and wait for 902, which is our main price target, and then just do whatever you want from there. All right. But yeah. Dude, this has been the cleanest trade, or the idea, I guess you could say. Bro, it's like we hit the midpoint of the fair value gap, exactly what we expected, and it's just a straight candle up. No retracements, no nothing. Like, bro. Wait, but guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. We low-key sniped this trade like crazy, bro. We read this trade to the absolute T, bro. Like, I know, once again, I know we didn't take it, but it's always good to just be happy about the trade. You know what I mean? I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. But yeah. Oh my God. If you took the trade, you're sitting at a, what is it? Hold up. 1.5. Wow, guys, this, bro, I am, I want to review this setup again. If you took this, just on Q, 40 points. If you took the trade, hold on, guys. I'm just typing this up real quick. Give me a second. By the way, guys, make sure you guys move your stop loss to break even. Remember, we hit PT1, which was 876. All right, so make sure you guys move that stop loss to break even just to be safe. All right, there you go. Very nice trade, man. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, bro. We although maybe most of us didn't take it because obviously of Trump, but we read the setup to the exact cent, bro. We waited for the retracement. We got the exact midpoint bounce, 30 points up. You entered and then straight into the price target. No retracements, no selling candles, nothing. Dude, that was perfect, bro. Why can't we get setups like this all the time, bro? Wow, this setup was really good. David, check the 5-minute FPG. Do we have one in the 5-minute? We do. Yeah, you guys can. I mean, well, no. Don't. Because, guys, remember, we hit one level of liquidity here. All right, so although we might be sitting bullish until 902, if you take this one, you're just adding so much risk because we can reject and reverse out of pretty much anywhere here because of this level of liquidity right here. So if you didn't enter off this 15-minute before we took out any level of liquidity, you're better off just waiting for the next setup. We saw 902, yes, but remember we took out the high of day. So if price wants to get weak and reverse, it will. All right. By the way, guys, if you guys are off, I mean not off. If you guys are green on this, post those profits in the profit channel. I'm seeing a lot of you guys starting to ping me over in the profits. So if you guys are green, you guys already know the deal, man. Show the profits off there so I can show everyone what we did today. I mean, bro, today's read was really good. It just sucks I couldn't take it, bro. Just Trump had to say something, bro. Or Trump had to, yeah. 902 was never hit, but we hit high day, remember. High day liquidity 1 here. High day, PT2, PT3. I thought we see any downside until we take on 902. I don't know, but remember, maybe we don't, because just the overall market is bullish, but we could expect more of a retracement or a temporary reversal because of 876. I completely forgot to talk to you guys about this level before I give you guys the entry because I just wasn't paying attention to the high of day. But yeah, remember, obviously, this is a New York high that we created from today. All right, he's not speaking. Yeah, I know, bro. Dude, he was supposed to speak. Bro, it's 10:40, guys. It's nearly 10:40, and he's still not speaking yet. He was supposed to speak at 10:10. Bro, it's whatever, bro. Trump always has to say something, bro. Yo. Bam, man. Once again, man, for the people that took this trade, bro, this, poof. How much did you make? 1,000? No, bro. Come on, now, bro. That's how much did you size, bro? But nah, good shit, regardless. Once again, if you guys are green, man, go post those profits in the profit channel. All right, guys? And yeah, once again, for the people that are confused, saying, because I'm reading the trading chat, so someone from YouTube came onto the chat. Let me see, www I took for 1K. Nice, bro. Nice. Guys, once again, for the people that might be confused as to why I said we hit PT, although we never hit 902, which is the main safe, take some profits there and wait for 902 with a break-even stop loss. Regardless, guys, even if we didn't have a price target there, the trade still went from your entry. It should have been over 30 points, which is a 1-to-1 risk reward. So regardless, you should always move your stop loss to break even either way. All right, but regardless, it's always just good to say that we hit a price target at the New York high of day. All right. He's finally on. Finally, bro. All right, guys. Trump is officially speaking, apparently. Let me double check. Yep, he's speaking. All right, guys. So if you guys are currently in this trade, make sure you guys are in at least runners because anything could happen in the market. Whatever he says, it could dump, it could pump. We don't know. All right, guys. So be very careful. But if you guys are in this trade, make sure you at least have runners and hold your stop loss at break even. All right, guys. So once again, I'm not going to say it again because I just finished saying it. All right, but yeah, just so you guys know, Trump is officially speaking. All right, guys. Trump is speaking. All right. Actually, bro, a lot of you guys took it today. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 people have posted the profits in the profits. Guys, nice. For people that are green or took the risk, you guys are some risky people, but it paid. You're out? Nice. Guys, if you guys are green, once again, go ahead and post those profits over in the profit channel. I'm not going to lie to you guys, with this current 5-minute candle, I'm pretty confident. I'm sure we're all confident to say that we're probably going to see 902. Look at this buying candle. Yeah, it's a full buying candle. We're probably going to see 902. We're not even that far away from it. It's like 20 points away. Yeah, literally 20 points away. We're more than likely going to see 902. How many of you guys are still holding runners? Just type like a 1 in the chat or a thumbs up or a yes. I guess you could say. If you guys are still holding runners into 902. 1? Okay, cool. Sweet. But yeah, it seems like the market is kind of reacting to what Trump is speaking. Wait, I think I bugged out here. I don't know. Nah, I don't think I did. But I gotta restart my Wi-Fi, bro. This thing is bugging out today. Yeah. It keeps disconnecting. Bro. That means I might have to get off stream soon, man, because my Wi-Fi keeps going out. Let me see. Got out already. Past 5 more evals. Nice, bro. Nice. That's what I like to see, bro. But yeah, by the way, guys, would you guys be down for a PM session still today, or would you guys say we're all right? Little PM won't hurt. Yeah, for sure. Now, if we don't get anything for the PM session, regardless, I would say today was a 10 out of 10 day. Although price wasn't the best or the cleanest, we read the most perfect setup, guys. Dude, Nathan, there's no way, bro. Don't disappoint me, bro. But yeah, really, really nice stream regardless. Bro, you're good, bro. Just make sure you what's it called? What was I gonna say? Yeah, I completely lost my train of thought, bro. Oh yeah, make sure you review your trades. What time will you be on for the PM? I never have a specific time as to when I get on. It's just whenever I find a setup, I'll post it and then we just take it. Let me see. Close 4 out of 7. A high of day holding 3 to 900 stress-free trade. Nice. Okay, yeah. Nice. That's it. Remember, Trump is speaking, so literally anything can happen. So be careful, of course. David, where's the face cam? I don't know. Close 3 out of 5, leaving 2 for 902. Yeah, that works. If anything, take one more off at 902 and then just hold the last one stress-free. Oh, hell no, bro. Really wanted to take that setup, but I made myself stay disciplined. Yeah, guys, if you didn't take the setup, bro, don't worry, bro. I didn't take it for myself either. I mean, bro, rules are rules. You know what I mean? Although it looked really good for the people that took it, once again, huge shout out to you guys for obviously making money from the setup. But at the end of the day, bro, although it looked perfect and I played out perfectly, we have Trump speaking. It's just a no-go for me. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm still happy with it. If the setup worked out in our favor and we know why and we found it perfectly, in my books, it's a win. You know what I mean? Because if we can find the setup once, why not again and again and again and again to continue making money? You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy with it. Trump speaking scares me. I'm a fiend for the volatility. Oh, hell no, bro. You're cutting off? Yeah, bro, guys. I might have to get off soon and just restart my Wi-Fi, bro. It keeps cutting out. I don't know why. No, I'm on Ethernet. Yeah, look, I'm on Ethernet. I guess, I don't know. This has never happened. I don't know. I'll just restart it. I know, guys. I don't keep cutting off. It's just, I don't know what's going on. I just have to restart my thing. No, chill, bro, chill. But yeah, anyways, are you guys happy with today's stream? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I really want to restart my Wi-Fi, and would you guys be down? Well, obviously you guys are gonna be down. We can come back for the PM session to get another trade. Nah, bro, Hunt, if you're good, bro, you're good. But yeah, would you guys say it's a good stream for today, or what's up? Let me know, because I'm seeing a lot of you guys getting off either way. So I'm assuming for the people that got off, maybe you guys are already green on the day. Yep, great stream. Nice. All right, so yeah, guys. For those hold for 902. Remember, and I'll be back for the PM session. All right, guys. I will be on. Now, I'm not guaranteeing the setup. It's whatever the market gives us. But if I do see something, you guys already know the deal. I will put it out. All right, guys. But yeah, other than that, man, bro. Other than that, guys, I'll see you guys later today. Hopefully, later today. All right. What is the PM session? Just obviously we have an AM session in the morning and PM session in the afternoon. All right, where we trade in the afternoon. All right. But yeah, all right, guys. Peace out, guys. I'll see you guys later. All right, guys. Once again, for the people holding, hold for 902. All right, guys. I will. I got you, Andres. I got you. I'll do it right now. All right, guys. But other than that, guys, I'll see you guys later on. All right. Peace out, guys. Peace. And you too, guys. Hopefully, you guys were able to enjoy the stream, man. Hopefully, you guys were able to make some money and learn something new with the setups that I gave you guys today. Once again, if you guys are interested in joining the premium, man, you guys saw it in the chat. If you guys use code WINNING, you guys can get up to 60% off any premium upgrade. So if you guys are interested in joining, with like literally worth nothing, if you guys are interested in joining and getting access to real-time alerts, real-time live trading, real-time education, real-time everything, guys, click the link right in the chat that I sent. And if you guys use code WINNING, it will give you guys 60% off any premium upgrade. That's 60% off monthly, 3-month, or even lifetime. All right, guys, so if you guys are interested in joining and getting access to literally everything in my community, guys, click that link, and I'll see you guys in the winning side. But other than that, man, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I will be live with the premium later in the PM session to catch yet another setup. But for YouTube, I will be getting just completely off. All right, guys, until tomorrow. All right, guys, so yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow then. All right, peace out, guys. Peace.